I'm glad you all came. Now we're just kind of trying to discuss what kind of funding we should get and just brainstorm about all the possibilities that are out there. Our organization is the Greater San Marcos Youth Council, and their biggest need right now is some anti-bullying funding. So, who wants to start?
Well, a few things we've mentioned is because this is a popular issue right now, people are very much trying to correct the bullying stuff going on in school. We figure funding might be pretty easy to come by. Lots of people want to get involved in solving it and educating the public and our kids. So we figured it could go either corporate or private or public funding.
That's true. Go ahead.
I think, yeah, it is really popular, so we do have a lot of options as far as funding, and I think that like a lot of people in the community are very passionate about this, and a lot of people see the need.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely something that can be done, and that we can kind of get everyone in on, and kind of hopefully the community will support it and want it.
Yeah, it seems like a really popular thing right now.
Yeah, and on the community front, I mean, because the agency's in San Marcos, we're in Texas State, and looking at their site, they already have Texas State as a supporter, so if we could get more support from Texas State to prevent bullying, so they have, students that are, good to come into their program and that are going to be leaders and, stand out in their community, I think, they'll get behind the anti-bullying funding.
That's a good point. I mean, it is an educational type of thing, so Texas State does seem like a good fit for that. Another thing with corporate or private funding is that companies like to have regional support for they like to support things in their same region. Mm-hmm. And we saw on the website that they already get funding from a number of corporations that are located in San Marcos. The McCoy's Building Supply. What was some other ones that we saw?
Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
HEB was that
HEB
or is that one that
on
we
there.
could
HEB
maybe
seems
get?
like it would be,
But that's one we want to hit up.
Actually,
But it was not on the list.
Yeah, maybe they're just not aware of the opportunity there.
It's really big right here. There's a big old warehouse.
And who else were you saying?
There are a lot of local churches that are actually in San Marcos, so I think that's kind of cool too. Maybe they can help out, or
It seems like something a church would want to get involved in.
Well, that's like the big sports complex too. And they just built that brand new baseball one, like not too far out of San Marcos. So I mean, maybe even just using some athletic motivators and things like that to get involved and sponsor it too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it works, but I know with Texas State there's also fraternities, and I'm sure they themselves do anti-bullying within their fraternities and sororities and such. So maybe
did have some fraternities listed on their page as well.
So maybe that would be another one to hit up because there's lots of them on campus.
Or maybe there's even like professors doing research on anti-bullying. I mean, and they could get
point
some
us in the
ideas.
right
Yeah,
direction.
for sure.
Another thing is that it's been such a big deal that there's a lot of legislation out there. So if we go the route of public, I mean, we could probably find something on any level of government that may address anti-bullying initiatives.
yeah.
So
I think it'd be a really cool thing for like the organization to kind of like even adopt and like kind of make, part of their thing that they do with their kids, and to make like anti-bullying part of like what the program that they have there.
yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
we
it's
could
such a-
even like providing, like with there's like training for the employees that come in, having some anti-bullying sentiments and stuff that people can share.
Definitely. I mean, it's such kind of almost a bit so big of a topic. It's going to be kind of cumbersome almost to try and narrow this down to what
how we
want
want
to
to
do.
attack it.
Yeah, we may have to split it up, like attack it from different ways. I mean, it should be pretty easy to narrow down legislation because that's all public and that should be just like a Google search. But as far as corporate funding, it's going to be a lot of work, I think, to try and figure out which one is the best fit. We have a lot of options, though. Anything else?
I think it would be good to just start researching like local businesses and people that would want to sponsor, and then see like where they are in that like interest level, and like the more interested they are, the better, or more likely it will be to get funds for it.
Yeah, think that's a good point. So I guess we just need to do a lot of research, and that's basically where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Better understand our problem or our need, like
Yeah.
how we want to.
Well, and like you said, understand the problem too, because I mean, to what degree do they need anti-bullying help? You know, is it
Education.
yeah, is it education related? Is it the youth that are involved with the agency bullying each other? Is it, you just never know. Is it at home? So yeah, getting more information on what aspect of
Yeah, do
bullying
they
we're
need
dealing with. Yeah.
people that more staff to control the bullying, or is it they just want an educational initiative for it? Yeah, we just need to sit down with them and figure that more, like flesh that out more too.
Yeah, which it sounds like we have a good plan for that because we're meeting with her next week. So
Sure.
get some great information then.
All right. Well, good meeting. Thanks, guys.